So let me try and do a positive shout out for Worksop. From 1 o'clock in the afternoon throughout Christmas, it's free parking in the council car parks. So let's start at the top end. Ours has had a bit of a makeover, proper family kind of business. And we'll have a walk down. So there you've got what was the Shipping, used to be a lively pub. It's a shame somebody won't actually buy that and reopen it. But we'll start from this top end. Now, in the good old days, when it was a market day on a Wednesday, the market used to be up here. Used to also be a cattle market on a Wednesday. They're building a new health centre just there, and just here is the cinema. Now, the thing that put me off with the cinema, and I'm told it's changed now, some of the screens were a little bit small, but I'm told that the screens have been actually updated. In fact, I might just pop in now and have a word with them and find out. I can't go in at the moment, but you can see the opening times. It's not till 12:40 on a Friday, but what I'll try and do is find out what the screen sizes are now, find out a bit more about it. I'm guessing that the actual Christmas lights actually may be better in Worksop than Sheffield. So you got the Christmas tree here. I'll come back one night and actually film the Christmas lights in Worksop. There's the cinema. So I think it's about 5 screens, but like I say, I'll put the info in, I'll find out the screen sizes, etc. and bang that in somewhere. Now, I actually thought it would be a bonus putting the actual market on the high street, but I'm not so sure after it's actually happened. For all those people who clear off to Meadowhall from Worksop, them living on the Gateford estate and those on the bypass, I don't think you'd find a better quality ladies shop than this anywhere. Looks absolutely fantastic in the window, as you can see. It's how a shop front actually should be. And just see you've got another one of the windows. So it's open Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday and Saturday, 10 till 4. Now all the shops in Worksop used to look like this, but not anymore. Let's walk down. There you've got the kind of town hall there. Police station's in there now. One of the big issues is people are not coming to the top end like they used to do when we used to have the market up there. So a lot of these shops are shut down on this top end. But like I said, use it or lose it, folks. So it's Friday morning. Market days are Wednesday, Friday and Saturday. I'm sure that when I was younger it was just main market day on a Wednesday. But I point out any positive things here. Now, somebody came to Worksop recently, said there was a great ironmongers. I'm guessing he's talking about Fred Harrison just there. So you've got Fred Harrison. Just up Castle Street, you'll find the Swan pub. Let's just have a quick look at it. So the Swan's had a makeover. Used to be a bit of an heavy rock pub. It's now an indie pub. It's quite nice inside. Somebody has taken over 3 of the pubs in Worksop. There you've got some hanging baskets. They're not real ones, but they still do look nice, don't they? Brightens the place up. So that's your place for indie music. So there's 3 pubs or venues that the same owner owns. You've got the Amore across here, the cocktail bar. A bit more elite, the Amore. Got the Nationwide Building Society next to it. And we'll just carry on down Worksop. So there, just where it says number 73, that's the toilets for Worksop, costing council taxpayers 40 grand a year to put a security guy on it, even though there's actually somebody who cleans the toilets. So sounds a little bit of a waste of money to me, that. So there was NatWest closed. We've still got a Lloyds Bank at the moment. I'm just looking for where I am at the moment. So if I've got this right, Dandy's was somewhere around here. Dandy's nightclub in an upper level, if I've got it right. Yeah, where Guardian is. As far as I know, that was originally Dandy's up there. We're now hitting the main market area. So this is my fruit and veg place. I've been in and got my stock. I'd rather come into Worksop and use this chap than I would use the local one in Dinnington. So it's a fantastic fruit and veg place, and that's actually open on a Wednesday and Friday, not here on a Saturday. But you get an idea for it down here. Like I said, I'll point out some of the positive things when I find them. So we're coming into the dead central Worksop. Just here we had Yorkshire Bank, and I was a Yorkshire Bank person until I joined Midland Bank in 1985. So Yorkshire Bank closed down. But the guy who's got hold of the Swan, he's got hold of the Amore, he's got the sports bar coming just there in the old Yorkshire Bank. You're all right. I just turned the camera off. I'm having a laugh with somebody I know from Dinnington. Can have proper conversations off camera, but we can't have them on camera. There you got the Unicorn pub. Told it's pretty cheap for your alcohol in there. It gives you a good idea. You won't be seeing the Christmas lights on the high street at the moment, but it does look quite nice, and I'll come back for that, as I said. So just here, we had the Queen's Head, now it's the Phu Tong Vietnamese restaurant. I'll get you a better angle on that. It's a real shame that that's not actually a proper pub anymore. Now just here was Midland Bank, it's now Vape Palace. Now that's a bit sad, because I worked for HSBC for 15 years. Now, I thought somebody from Leamington Spa had got this and was going to convert it into flats, but then suddenly it's become a vape place. So just down there, if you want Wetherspoons, it's down there. Now, I never pay for parking in Worksop. I know where not to pay anyway, but like I said, from 1 o'clock throughout the Christmas period, the council car parks are free. So there we've got what was the Queen's Head, now the Phu Tong. The Midland Bank building's quite a beautiful building. Wants a bit of TLC on it though, doesn't it? Just here we had Barclays. They did all the work on getting Barclays nice, because it does look really nice. And guess what? Barclays moved out. Now I just missed somewhere. I'm just going to shoot back up and catch that for you. Where I showed you the fruit and veg place just there. There you've got the Olive Grove. So this is a Mediterranean restaurant tucked away in Worksop. I'll just show you the opening hours on it. You can stop the screen on it, but you've got the opening hours. Nice little Mediterranean restaurant. Let's get back down to where I was. So let's carry on down the high street. Now we did have a couple of independent herbalists in Worksop, but they've gone now. You've just got Holland and Barrett here. Yeah. Just here you've got Boots. Looks like they're having a bit of a makeover on Boots at the moment. But the market sprawls down the high street. So I'd say it's about 11 o'clock, 11:30 on a Friday morning. If I go back to 1966 with Worksop, even though I was only 2 years old, absolutely thriving, buzzing town with absolutely fantastic shops. So where we've got Greg's, that was Burton's. You can see the Burton style of building. Now this used to have some quality shops down here. We had one of the best toy shops around down here, or model shops. That's another look at the old Burton's building. Halifax Bank. I think that's JD Sports. I didn't know there was one here. It says JD Sports anyway. Iceland. Now Cockney Rebels more for your younger people, younger fashion there. It's one of those things, if people don't support the high street, you don't get the shops. And if you haven't got the shops, people don't come, so it's one of those, isn't it? Now, where B&M is, used to be Woolworths, but Woolworths had 2 floors. There's only 1 floor for B&M. Just here, we had WH Smith that closed down. So coming down towards the bottom end of Worksop, and we'll just have a quick look. There's a makeover going on at the Priory Centre just here. Spending £20 million on it. I'm not sure it's the best investment personally. We'll have a quick look in here and I'll show it you. So this right hand side has been knocked down. I think it's an old building, and rather than trying to renovate it, they're knocking this side down and this side will stay. If we just carry on up here. Now at the end where you've got Poundland, we knew it as a nightclub. Rockford's. It became Wilco after it burnt down, I think, and then it's now Poundland, but Poundland's only in on 1 floor. It's a bit sad down here. We had some really quality shops, and most of them, well, moved out, I think probably after lockdown. We lost Peacocks for the ladies. I'll just give you a quick glimpse down here. This is the original part of the Priory Centre down here. It's mostly occupied. This was the new part of the Priory Centre, and just right here where the walkway through used to be Tesco. So this didn't exist. It got built on the part of the football ground, kind of. or it took the football ground away. But all we've got down is Costa now at the bottom. Just here we've got Christmas shop for Christmas period, and somewhere around here I think it's going to be the bowling alley. Like I said, I don't think the £20 million is the best investment for Worksop. Knowing bowling alleys, we had one at Firth Park in the heyday back in the 80s and 90s, and also at Handsworth. Both of those have closed down. So let's just get back down, but too many of these places. That was W.H. Smith. I think they shut down in flooding. Got an EE shop there. But to me, Worksop could be like Southwell. Southwell in Nottingham, which is absolutely buzzing. No reason why Worksop shouldn't. Now, I think you can actually park on the Matalan car park. If you actually buy something there, I think it's free. But it's not that bad a price anyway. My dad always tends to park on there. I'm quite happy to walk in to Worksop. Just here is Boys, quite good. I'm going to pop in there in a moment. It's like the replacement for Argos. Argos is now out at Sainsbury's, which is a bit of a shame because it used to be absolutely flooded with people, Argos. I'll just have a quick walk along this little bit. But Worksop's lost so many pubs, you won't believe. I mean, I've seen some pubs go, but prior to that, other people have seen even more go. So we've got Turkish restaurant here that seems to do quite well. Even the Turkish restaurants have done it all Christmassy, which is nice to see. Oh, yeah. So there's another DIY shop down there, but he does a lot of printing now, so it's not quite, I don't think it's as good as the one at the top. And what I want to show you is, if you want quality shops, it's Waddington's here. Now, like I said before, you saw the ladies' shop at the top, and now you're seeing Waddington's at the bottom, but most shops used to be like this. It gives you an idea of quality of the merchandise. I think they do a lot of mail order. I think that's what keeps them going. But there's actually I don't know how you get to it, but they do rent out wedding stuff. I think it's somewhere upstairs in there, but I can't actually see the entranceway. It might be shut at the moment. Just here used to be the gas showrooms, then it became a pub. Don't really know what it is anymore. But we're just approaching the Chesterfield Canal, and it got put through to Kiverton in about 2000. It sort of ended here from Retford for years and years, and then gradually they moved it. Well, it happened very quickly from here to Kiverton in 2000-ish. So across here we've got Matalan. Was the old co-op. They closed down and it became Matalan. We'll have a quick look around here what we can see. Got the old Golden Ball. It used to be quite a famous football club and a pub. That's now some kind of church. So everybody who used to come through Worksop before the bypass came through this junction, so it was quite a busy junction in the past. But so many of the shops down here have gone. But I'm just going to quickly go up Carlton Road. Lots of shutters up on here. Used to be another toy shop up here. Just another angle on Gayford Road, but like I said, most of it's shuttered off. It did become like Poland or Eastern Europe down here, but most of them have gone now. It's just basically mainly shutters. Just here, I think it was a cinema, if I got that right. Years ago, I never remember it as a cinema. It's been a carpet place, it's something else now. It seems to be Destiny Health and Fitness. Just across here where it says Bar Chase, it looks like they're having a makeover. I didn't know that. Probably not a great time coming up to Christmas, is it? But it's been made over, painted up. So this was actually the King's Head. It's now Bar Chase. Now this is like a nightclub at the weekends. It opens up to, I think, till about 4 o'clock in the morning. That's why I'm a bit surprised they're doing it at this time of year when it's coming up to the Christmas period. But I just want to show you one last thing down here. So we're on Carlton Road at the moment. I'm trying to focus on the positive today, but we see too much of this. This was a really good office place, shuttered up. But you've got your Screwfix, you've got your Alfords up here. I'm just going to cross the road. So a lot of the buildings and Worksop have been done up a little bit. This one's been done up again, by the looks of it. So we've got the Vine Hotel here. Now this becomes like a nightclub at weekends, opens up till 4 in the morning. It's quite a late start, that one. This is quite a sad story because this was the Regal cinema. Held about, I think, 1,250 or something like that. Then in the 1970s they converted it into smaller cinemas. I remember coming to watch Live and Let Die here in 1974 when it had either 2 or 3 smaller cinemas. But it's been bought out and I think they want to convert that into flats. You've got Miners' Welfare behind it, Screwfix there, and then you've got Alfords there. And I'll just show you one last building up here, but if you go up here, go over the crossing, you come to Worksop railway station. I featured it in the past, but if you want to come in from Sheffield, coming in into that railway station at Worksop, and it's a beautiful railway station. It looks very much like Welbeck Hall. I just want to show you this one last building, which is called Carlton House now. So there you have Carlton House. It's a vintage art and craft centre. So that takes you up to the station, and that takes you down into Worksop Town Centre. I hope you enjoyed the tour around Worksop, and if you can subscribe to the channel, please ensure the bell notification's on when you do that. Thank you for watching the video.